Dr. Wild. I've been following Wild Women Rising for years, and I just wish I lived in Northern California so that I could do it. Oh my gosh, you totally can do it. You don't have to be in Northern California. I've had people do it who lived in Portugal, Seattle, LA, various parts of Texas, and faraway places that are less far away, like Nevada City, a bunch of people from the Bay Area, Pescadero. You don't have to be here. You will need to fly here for the retreats. So three plane tickets to NorCal. Um, but the rest can be done all online. And you might make some friends who aren't local, but it's totally doable. People have been very happy who've done it from far away. You can do it. Hi, Dr. Wild. My question is about cost. I mean, you really deserve to, get paid well. And I understand, the tuition is what it is, but it's outside my budget. I'm going to have to wait for some future year. Girl, you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait. I have sliding scale spots for every budget. I've had, broke 23-year-olds do it. I've had people living in like halfway house, recovering from heroin addiction. I've had people with all budgets do it. It's sliding scale. As far as I know, no one has ever not done it due to money. So you can do it. Hello, Dr. Wild. Wild Women Rising seems so fun, but I'm a very busy professional, and that time commitment is too much for me. To get the most out of the program, you do kind of need this to be your year in a way. Like, this is the year that you're putting your healing, your growth, your empowerment, your dreams on the front burner. And it's really only three-day weekends in a year and one retreat a month. That's 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. There's a bunch of other options, pop-up in-person events, Wild Women Wednesdays, but it's all like delicious things on a buffet. You really just need to make those retreats is really the only time commitment. And I've had moms with young babies do it, corporate professionals, doctors, very busy people. But I would never advocate for putting too much on your plate. But if this is your year to prioritize those things, you absolutely can carve out time. Unless you work on Saturdays, that would probably be an issue. So I am interested in Wild Women Rising, but it just seems a little woo. It seems a little too woo for me. And I'm just like not into the costumes and the karaoke. I just feel like I might just be like kind of like annoyed the whole time, or just okay. I myself, I am woo. I am woo. And I do love costumes. So there are things that involve those elements built in, but I've had lots of people who are not into karaoke or dressing up or inner child work or spirituality. None of that is a necessary component, and the folks who have felt that way have been very happy that they did the program, and they found good company. You won't be alone with that. Hi, I'd really love to join you for this year's cohort, but I'm just feeling guilty about the time that I would be away from my family, and how, the workload that would fall on my partner. It's just gonna have to be, some year will be my year. I understand. As women, it's really hard to prioritize ourselves and to inconvenience, um, detrimentally affect the people we love. And your partner will benefit so much from you doing this program. Your children will benefit so much. When alumni talk about the dividends, the ripple effects years later, they often at least the moms, talk about how the work that they've done is positively impacting their families. So I think the benefits far outweigh the short-term negative impacts. And while I definitely have some women who say that later sign up, a year or two, or even sometimes further down the road, most of the people who say, oh, I'm going to do it in a future year, some of them are probably just being polite. I do think most of them really believe that, and most of them, that day never comes. It doesn't get any easier to prioritize ourselves most of the time. And why not get those dividends going now? Why not get that support happening now? Yeah, let's go. Wild Women Rising looks so lovely. But I just started a women's group, and we're going to meet once a month, and it's going to be lovely. Yay, women's group. The more the merrier. And it's not going to be the same thing as being guided by a clinical psychologist who is doing this for the 9th year with proven results, over 100 graduates, all the structure, exercises that have proven to be effective, all the guidance. It's just sort of like having what is it, like one of those workout instructors versus working out at home. Like, you kind of need somebody who's pushing you. Like, these retreats, people are like, I really don't want to come today. And then they come and they're like, oh my God, I'm so glad we worked on shame. It's just all the hard to reach places, and it helps to have all the structure and support of the program. Oh, fuck, I had one more thing to say, but I cannot remember what it was. I can't remember. Oh, individual therapy. I just want to put a plug in for group therapy. Our wounds are relational, and so they need to be healed in relationship. And it's just so much more than the sum of its parts. I've had individual clients who did the program and made so much more progress, leaps and bounds more in Wild Women Rising than they did in individual therapy with me. And it could be I'm not that great of an individual therapist. That could be the situation here, but I don't think that's the only thing happening. Plus, you get to keep the friends. Like, you get lifelong friends that you can continue co-counseling with. Anyhow, I hope this has been helpful. If you made it to the end, you can book a call if you're interested through the link in my bio.